When a series can be for an audience for young and older, and it can still appeal to a wide variety of people, you know you got something special. That's kind of how I feel with Sonic, honestly. Like, I don't necessarily express it a lot throughout these videos, but I've been a childhood Sonic fan for a long ass time, right? I can't necessarily remember how long I've been a Sonic fan, like exactly the age, but I knew the moment we had, like, you know, seeing Sonic on 4Kids, unfortunately, it was like the moment of like, yeah, I'm a Sonic fan, I love this shit. When I bought the Sonic X DVD with the first season, that shit was amazing. The first character that I tried to draw was Tails. So that kind of tells you why I like Tails so damn much, right? Why I'm so happy to play this man in Sonic Frontiers when the time comes. Hell, my avatar's character color is blue for a reason. Like, Sonic has been around for a long ass time with me, and it's not necessarily a surprise that I like Sonic a lot, right? Again, even though I don't express it through these videos a ton, I still very much like the product of what Sonic actually is. That being said, I absolutely like the product of the other stuff that Sonic has done that is not necessarily official work and more fan work and anything, and it's making the characters in very, very, very lewder and adult situations. Can I be honest with you? Something about Sonic's Jentai material kind of just is special. Like, can we be real? Like, to be honest, I've never seen a fan art done so much as to one, bring in the most taboo things ever to a lot of people, and either bring them together or bring them together in disgust, honestly. Like, Sonic equally has lolly characters and furry characters at the same time, mixes it together, and everybody kind of come through and just either enjoy the art piece or just really be questioning life, honestly. Questioning life like the Lamine X Sonic ship, because people were like, what the hell is this? Why is Sonic banging Lamine? Why is Lamine strangely banging Sonic for some reason? We don't necessarily know, but it was a funny ass ship that was just absolutely amazing. Took all that discord between the Genshin Impact haters and the absolute Sonic haters that wanted to just beat each other asses so damn much. One ship stopped all that nonsense, and it was absolutely hilarious. See what I mean? It can bring people together even if it's in the weirdest of ways, you know? So that's like another thing. And then also, it stands the test of time. Sonic content keep getting made by a lot of people, and it's been made for quite a while, honestly. For some damn decades, if we're gonna be honest. Like, the most notable artist or group of artists that ends up doing a lot of, you know, the Sonic content, which is Mobius Unleashed, if we're gonna be on a consistent path of content, then yeah, they've been around since like, what, 2006? About the same time frame as Zone Time been around, honestly. It's kind of strange how they still are around, you know, still making content. Hell, the last picture that they made is of Sage, honestly, and they still doing whole ass comics of Tails spanking other girls. Like, again, it's hilarious how it just still here. And then two, their art is not necessarily something to be slept on. Like, they absolutely kill it with a lot of the art that they do. Doesn't necessarily matter what character it is, or even if it's a different franchise, because PAL Comics do different franchises. But still, nonetheless, they know how to get in where they fit in, essentially. They've been doing it for years. I really don't see them stopping anytime soon. Unless they just got DMC'd out of oblivion, but I don't think that's going to happen, considering they've been here for years now. So I don't necessarily think that's going to happen, right? But still, nonetheless, again, it just stands the test of time with how many characters that Mobius Unleashed even, you know, use, right? Characters that you probably didn't even see in the main games, like Fiona the Fox, and that's why I like Fiona the Fox so damn much, or maybe Cosmo a little bit, or Conquering Storm, or Nicole the Lynx. Like, there's plenty of characters that honestly get a lot of content, whether it's through Mobius Unleashed or not. And it's just kind of amazing. And that's like another thing too. The fact that fans often keep character momentum alive through that content. But that's with any damn show, right? But it doubly helps with Sonic's case, because in case you haven't noticed, Sonic has a shit ton of female characters. They just do. Out of any children's show I've ever really seen, or media I've ever seen, they probably might have some of the biggest female variety of characters in all of like fiction of this sort of thing that's kind of aimed for children and also kind of older people at the same time. There's a character for everybody, whether it's on the male side or the female side. And especially on the female side, somebody has their favorite pick of the characters, right? I wouldn't be surprised if someone said it was Amy, like a mainstay, or Blaze. I wouldn't be surprised if they said it was Cream the Rabbit, because she's badass in the Metal Virus comic, honestly. And then also Vanilla the Rabbit, because who wouldn't want to breed that rabbit ass? Or maybe someone that is, completely out there that not a lot of people know. Maybe Hershey the Cat or Rosie the Rascal, which, to be honest, I would clap Rosie the Rascal just one time because I feel like she's gonna bite my dick off for her actual teeth, and I have absolutely no time with that. Stay your bitch ass away, Rosie. But when it comes down to things, there is just plenty of characters to go around, to get passed around, honestly, and it's just a nice ass time that you can just see that all these characters at some point in time existed, and the fans are like, nope, we ain't letting them die. It may not be in the way that you want it to be, but we're not gonna let them die. Strangely enough, I would even argue that Sonic Jentai kind of has a legacy to it, honestly. It's like the one Jentai where, if it gets made, someone makes a picture of it, you really can't get mad about it because it's Sonic. You really kind of can't, right? Even when people kind of get uppity talking about, oh, the lolly character or a furry character, at the end of the day, it's Sonic, dude. It's been a staple for a while now. It's been a thing like this for a good chunk of time. If you complain about it, I kind of feel like you're in the damn wrong, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yes, some of the characters are lollies, some of the characters are very much a furry. Practically every damn character is a freaking furry, If you want to talk about lolly characters, then talk about Maria or like Helen, which does get content, surprisingly. Even though she's in a wheelchair, she's still gonna get clapped. It is what it is. If you really think about it, Sonic the Hedgehog and its franchise really just did something that not the ESG or any progressivism group can really ever do. They appeal to everyone without going woke and changing what they are. I find that to be completely hilarious, honestly. So anyway, that is essentially all I have for you for this one. But tell me before you dip off, which Sonic female character are you really messing with? Or what Sonic character you just messing with in general, honestly. For me, it's going to be Vanilla, honestly. I'm just going to be very, very clear with you. Vector can try to steal Vanilla all he wants to. I'm going to beat his ass and cook him. I will do it, and then steal your headphones because your headphones lit. Then just be ready for that, Vector. I'm just going to keep it a stack. And then plus I'll get Cream at the side because Cream is badass. Again, she did a lot of stuff in the Metal Virus arc of the comics. If you haven't read that, please go read it. It's amazing. Because, like I said, you got people like Surge, right? You got other characters that exist like Whisper the Wolf and Tangle, maybe. So again, let me know in the comments what character is somebody that you vibing with or that you would play with, honestly. Because let's keep it a stat. We ain't just gonna be friends with Amy Rose after her flashing all them panty shots back in 06 and whatever, just because, and not try to clap, honestly. Sonic might be fast as hell, but he ain't gonna be fast enough to stop me from clapping Amy. It is what it is. I'm sorry, you're my hero and all, but forget that. Amy's ass gotta be clapped. It is what it is. So that's essentially all I have for you for this one, so hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on the socials, and if you're interested in this channel, Patreon is available as well. And until then, it's your boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.